first data engine. So first you need to connect any of the server name, I mean your local system name. Okay. So the server name, my server name is this, then I'll just connect it. So yesterday I have created a few tables on the database. I'll just show you Power BI training. So if you expand the tables, so you will see department, employee and salary grade. Okay. So yeah. So before this, I will open a small PDF file because so you guys need to know the definition as well, right? So for that, right, I will open a PDF file. That I'll open this. Hmm. So anyway, I will share this PDF file to you guys. Okay. Yeah. So we'll start the SQL basic from here. Okay, sub-languages consist of following sub-languages. Yeah. So what are the DQL commands? So in the SQL, right? What is the DQL? So what is DQL? Data query retrieval or language? Retrieval language. Okay. For the DQL statement, we use select. So basically, these are the definitions. Okay. So no one will ask you what is a DQL, what is DML, so when to use. So when to use, you guys by looking at the commands only you will guys to get to know. So what is DQL? Query retrieval. So in order to retrieval the data, so we need to use select query, right? So yeah, select query. It is used to retrieve the data in a different way using select command. That is DQL and DRL. So both are same DQL and DRL. And the data manipulation. What is the data manipulation? DML, the insertion of a new rows or modification of existing rows, removing unwanted rows, and collectively known as a manipulation. Okay, inserting means what? For example, I will open this. So I will just show you the table. Select star from which table? EMP. Okay, I mean, before running this, no, you need to select the database in the drop down first. So by default, it has selected master. So in the drop down, you need to select the existing training, sorry, database. Okay. So just select it, run. See, these are the data, right? In this particular table. So if you see, right, if in order to add in order to add one more record to this here, right, in order to add it, you can use update or insert. Okay, so insert command anyway we'll look into it. So here, okay, then where is that? Yeah, update. So update means what? So let's say, so now he's I mean the Smith's salary is up, I mean got hike. So for this month, for this year, right, if he got a hike, then we need to update the table, right? So yeah, so in order to update the particular table or the value, we need to use this update command. Okay, even delete and merge. Delete, so there are a few difference between delete and drop. So I will tell you the delete, you can exclude the records based on the condition. Condition means what? So let's say I want to exclude the particular employee, for example James. Okay, if I want to exclude this particular employee, you can use a condition. Okay, where my e name equal to employees, then delete. You can delete it using that command. So we will see later on those different syntax. Okay, then TCL. So these are transaction control languages. What is the transaction control languages? So if you see this definition, right, this language supposed to make a transaction permanent in the database or support to cancel the transaction. Okay, cancel the transaction means what? So let's say if they use these commands, right? Commit, rollbar, rollback and save commands. What is commit? Commit means what? It will save the query or the record in the particular table. After that, you cannot delete it. Okay. And the rollback, if you use a rollback, right? So you can roll back the whatever the data retrieved, right? So you can roll back it. Okay, even if you delete it, if you use a rollback function. And the save, what is save? It will just save the data whatever it is there in the database. Okay, these are the three different uh, definition of the languages. Okay, the next is what? DDL. What is DDL? Data definition language. Create, alert and drop. So what is create? Create means, see, let's just show you. I think already written, but here only I'll show you. Yeah. So create. So let's say there is no table. I think you guys didn't create any table. So if you open the tables, you will not able to see any tables. Okay. So in order to create a tables, so we need to use a create function. What is the syntax for creation? See, create table and the table name, open bracket, all the columns along with the data type, then close the bracket. Okay. So anyway, you guys need to open SQL server from your system, open it and create a database first. How to create a database? Right click on this, right click on the database, create a new, okay, assign a name to database. Okay, guys, yes, let's start. Bharat, Sahana. So, can anyone share your screen? We'll go. We'll start creating the database. So, usually earlier stage, right? We used to write a SQL query to create a database, but now they have updated. They updated. Uh, yes, first one. Yes, connect. Uh, Expand the database. System databases. Correct. Okay. That's all. So other guys, so you guys able to open this? Okay, yes. Now, Bharat, right click on the database, create a new database. Yes, create a new database. Now you can give any name for your database. Yes, correct. Done. Then save. Save or what? Ah, okay. See, it's created now below. Correct. SQL one. Hmm. So under this database only, you guys need to create all the tables. Okay, whatever I will going to teach you guys, right? So yeah, one second. I will share you that file in the group, SQL table. Um, yes. Yeah, I have shared you that file in this group, WhatsApp group. So yeah. So now, Bharat, click on the new query. Yes. New query. See, by default, you can see right in the drop down. So it has selected SQL query 1. Okay. Yes. Now, first we need to create a table, correct? So the table creation table syntax is what? Create. Just type a create table. Next step is table name. Table name. You can give any table name. I mean, just you will create. We are creating an employee table, right? You just type emp. Yes, emp open bracket. Yes. First, we need to give column name. Okay. Column name is emp number, employee number. Emp. No, don't give any space. Yes, emp number. Just a second. So after the emp, the column name, right? You need to assign the data type. What is the data type for emp? Int. Just give a space. Yeah, EINT, comma. So you need to use a comma for separate the columns. Okay. Next, ename. Ename is employee name. Then space. Yeah, space and then again data type. What is the data type? Varchar. VAR, var CHAR. So varchar, for the varchar you need to assign a word. How many words it will it can store. Okay. So open bracket 100 10. Just give 10. Close. So this means what? So you are giving only 10 character to allow a ename. Okay. Now, comma, again job. Same. Varchar 10. 10 or 9, whatever it may be. Yes. Comma. Next, MGR. MGR means manager number. Okay. Space INT. Manager is also a number is also, that is manager is a number, right? So that's why we are giving int as a number. Next, comma, hire date, HIREDETE, hire date. So can you tell me what will be the data type for this? It is date, right? Yes, space date, and even if you want, you can give a time, date time. Just type time. Yes, comma. Next, salary, SAL. Just type SAL. Even if you want, you can type it full. Salary, what will be the data type? Correct. Int. Space. Again, next, commission, COMM. Yes, space, INT. Commission is also what? Number, comma. Then last column is department number, DEPT number. And the data type is int. Hmm. Close the bracket. Yes. Now select everything, execute. Control A. Yes. Control A, execute. Execute. Huh. See, now it is saying commands completed successfully. So now, so can you expand the SQL one in the Object Explorer? Yes. Can you see expand the tables? Second one. You can see EMP table, right? See. So table is created, but there is no records. Okay. So the in order to insert the records, so let's do few more steps. Okay. So let's I'll copy this. Okay. I'll paste this into Chart. You can take the word from chart. Okay. Yes. Hmm. Come to the next line. Don't delete the first one. Okay. Come to the next line. Enter. Enter once again. Yeah. Enter. Hmm. And go to the next line. No, first we will insert a first row. Okay. Yeah. So what is the syntax for insert? See. So insert into these two first two are a built-in functions. Okay, insert into. The second one is em period. That is the table name. Which table you want to insert, right? The table name. It is small emp. So you need to give small emp. Yeah. The next is what values. Values means the values whatever you are passing, right? For example, the employee name. The first will be always employee name. So 7369 will be a employee name, and the e name you can see, right? Smith. So yeah, it should be a Smith. And job. Third column is what? Job. So as per the created columns, right? That should match with the inserted values. Inserting values. Okay. Now select the that row. Select the entire row. Insert row. Execute. See, one record is affected. Now, so how to see the record, this record in the table? Write small SQL query. Uh, Come to the next line. Select star from EMP. Hmm. No, no, no. Star asterisk symbol. Space. From. No, even after the star, right? You need to give a space. Yes, from space EMP. Hmm. Now execute this. Yes. See, you can see the first row, right? Same way, I copy pasted few more records in the chart. So accept this. No, no, you can copy everything and paste it below, then execute all the records. Huh. Copy. Yes. No, I think there is one more line you missed. Insert. Come down. Okay. Paste it. See. So last row, right? What is the name? 7934. No, 7788. Okay, so you can delete that row. I will paste it one more time. Yes. Can you go to the chat again? Hmm. No, no. From the insert, starting from the insert. No, Scott. No. Starting from the first. No, again it is not copying fully, right? It is showing again Miller till Miller. Okay, no problem. We can copy it. But the thing here is, guys, so in real project, right? You will not able to. You will not be. You will not, guys, create any tables. Okay. So tables already will be there in the database. You guys just need to use the existing table only. Okay, as a Power BI developer. Yes, paste it. Again Miller, right? So actually these values, right? I'm giving you guys from okay, this is the last row. Okay, you just delete it. Delete that Miller row. Okay, then I will give you one more. Okay, last one. Yes. Go to the chat and take that word and paste it next below. This is the last one. Insert. Yes. Hmm. Enter. Done. Select all the rows, then execute. Hmm. No, from yes. See, all the rows are affected. Now execute that again. Select from EMP. That query, first query you have written, right? No, you already written, right? You can execute that only. Hmm. See, all the you can see all the values, correct? Hmm. Same way. So we need to create a two more tables. Okay. The first and the second table is a department. So I'll just again copy paste. So I mean today calls it is purely copy pasting. Yes. Now can you see? Yes. And last table is sale salary grade. Paste it. No, that is different table. First you need to first create this table, then go. Paste it. You copied it, right? Paste it. Now select everything, execute. Create a table. Till create table. Yes, execute. Okay, now come to the chat. Execute the below one. Salary grade. Create a table. Yes, yes. Execute. Now, so you guys able to see all the table in database? No, correct? So right click on SQL1, refresh. Search, where is the refresh? Yes. Expand it, expand the tables. Yes. So you will now you guys able to see three different tables. So yes, all of you guys created these tables, right? Along with us. No issues, right? No, there is no issues. Okay. So now we'll today, right? We will start a small SQL queries. So now, Bharat, create a new query again. Go to new page. Now click on the yes. Click on the query now. So now you have created all three different tables, correct? Now, first my first small task is I need to see all the records from department table. Yeah, how to do that? So I already told you, right? So select star from which table? Space. Yes. Huh. Select a star from. So I need to see all the records from employee table, EMP. Yes, select the table, then execute. Execute, yes. So, so everything is clear now, till now, right? Vivek, Sahna. Hmm, hmm. So now we'll start small basics queries. Okay, so yeah, so if you put a star, so first before that, right, I will tell you the syntax for writing the query. Okay, so let me share my screen, Bharat, before starting queries. Okay, so stop sharing. Okay. Hmm. Can you see my screen? Yes. So actually this is the data, I mean the syntax for retrieving the data from the tables. Okay. Yeah, what is the syntax? First, usually we always use select starting uh, to use the column names. Okay, so select, so we need to use a select first, then star. So how it execute? First what it will do, first it will come to the tables, from table. Okay, so select star from table. First it will come whatever first it will not identify the columns, first it will identify the table. Okay, table. So let's say emp table, let's assume this is a emp table. Then select star from emp. First it will directly come here, it will see the table name. If it is exist, it will execute. Then whatever you guys, I mean, give the column names here, right? So it will identify from the table name. Okay, from the table. So select star from table, where what is the. Yes, you can hear me, right? Okay. Yes. So the first order to execute a query. So select star means what? It will select all the columns from the table, and even you can pass the column alias. For alias means what? So if you want to rename the column name, you can use as a as alias. And even if you want to use any expression, mathematical expression, so we can use in the select query itself. And the functions, the function in the sense, there are a few functions like a case, if conditions. So those kind of functions we can use using to execute the columns. Okay, for formula. So like in the last week, I showed you, right, how to create measures and columns in the Power BI, correct? So the functions, right? So this is the way, this is the proper position to create a new column uh, in the database. Okay, not in the database, in the query. Okay, in the return query. Hmm. And the next step is what? From. What is from? From is the built-in function. You cannot use some other function. So this is a built-in function. And after the from, you can use the tables, any tables, multiple tables. So yeah, so even you can use a multiple table subqueries. And even you can use a views CT. So I will tell you what is views and CTs. So from this position, and the next built-in function is where clause. So where clause is basically filter the value. Okay, what is the filter value? So for example, from here, right, employee. So where I need to see all the records only for ename equal to Smith. Sorry. So and even the value should be same as, sorry. So you can see, right, this is capital Smith. So if I pass a small words, right, I mean small letters, so it will not show you the record. Now selected, execute. See, th. So even if you made any mistake, right, so it will not show the record. Yes, yes, MITH, not EA. See, it will show only the related value. So where clause is means what? So it will display what? Filtered values. So if you want to filter out something, if you want to see the filtered value, so you can use a where clause. Okay, and the order is here. So first you cannot use the where clause before the from. Okay, this is the proper order for the queries. Okay, this is not only for SQL server. Okay, this applies any databases. Okay, in any database, in the sense, so Hadoop and Hive. So you guys know what is Hadoop and Hive? Big data. So big data and SQL is, there is no difference between big data and SQL. Being the big data, they will use Java and all. Okay, but in our database, right, we will use only SQL. But what is the difference between big data and SQL? So big data, right? So it will allow you to use a multiple languages like Python, Java, and R. Okay, though it is already integrated with all different languages, but here in the database, so it you need to use only SQL query. And if you compare the records, right, as the name indicates, big data, so that is nothing but it will have a lot of records in the big data compared to the database. Okay, so that is the difference. Even that is a cloud base, this is not a cloud base. So nowadays, right, in the coming, I mean in the coming in the next month, next year, and after 2026, so everything whatever there in the SQL server, right, they are planning to move everything on the cloud base. Okay, only specific SQL server, because they cannot migrate SQL server to cloud now, because they will I mean now they are the SQL server they are using as a transactional databases, right? So they cannot migrate the database, SQL server database, to cloud platform. So in the cloud platform, they might have multiple securities. Even here also we have multiple securities. But this SQL DB, right, it is very user friendly compared to the cloud platform. Okay, so that's why usually organization prefer to use the SQL. I mean DBs, not a cloud platform. So in the some cases, right, even if you see there is another tool called a Snowflake. Snowflake is a purely cloud platform. Okay, so you guys might ask me what is the cloud and what is this? I mean database. So we have installed SQL query, right, to execute and to see the records. But in the cloud platform, there will be a website where you can write your own code. There is no installation. You guys no need to install anything. So you just need to have a access for that particular table or the particular tool. That's all. Okay, so that is the difference. And even in the cloud platform, it even you can store multiple records. Okay, but it has some limitation in the DVs. So that is the difference. I'm just comparing this tool with some other tool. Okay. Yeah. This is where condition. Then next, what is group by? So group by means, let's open this. See, I will execute this. Group by means what? So group by means, see, let's see, these are the department numbers, right? So what I will do, first I will select department number, okay, comma, sale, salary, okay. If I execute this, see, I will get all the records, but I don't want to see all these duplicate records, correct? So I need to group it. So like a 10 10, how many tens are there? 3. So instead of 3 I need to see only 110. So I need to sum up all that salary for the particular department. Okay, for that, right, what I will do, I will use aggregate functions. Sorry, sum of salary. Okay, sum of salary. So if you, in the SQL query, rate, if you use any aggregate functions, you need to use what? Group by. Correct? I will not use this where clause. So if you don't have any filter condition, right? So you can use direct grouping conditions like group by what? Department number. See, I will use group by department number. Correct? 10 10 10 20 30. So what it is doing, so first it will identify the department numbers, correct, department number, sum of salary. So without using aggregate, it is showing what? Multiple records, correct. Without using group by, it is showing multiple records, but now it is showing sum of salary by each department by grouping them. It is clear, right? So there is one more condition before using group by. So whatever you guys are using aggregate function, right? For example, you cannot use aggregate function in the group by, and along with that, whatever you are using aggregate functions before the columns like department number. So if you're using some other column, right? Department or employee name. So those two columns should be there in the group by. Otherwise, it will not execute. You got confused, right? Let me show you. Ename. I'll use ename, or else just use a job. Okay. See, if I execute this, right, it will throw error. What is the error? So whatever you guys are using, right, before this aggregate function, so those columns should be there in the group by. For example, so I will copy this, I'll paste it here. Okay. See, now it has executed. So now you can see the salary based on the job, not on the department. Why? Because so we are using job. So job is the lowest level compared to the department. So now it is, now the data is splitted based on the what? Job. Okay. There is no repetitive. You can see, right? Analyst, clerk, manager, president, and salesman. Okay, the one I mean the yeah. So if you didn't use this, it will throw error. Okay, even if you didn't use group by also, it will throw error because you are using aggregation. See, okay. So whenever you need to use this aggregate function, no, so you need to use group by. Along with that, you need to pass the column name before the aggregator function in the group by. Okay, clear? Yeah, again you will get error. See, yeah, the by default function is what? So whenever you are using the aggregate function, you need to use all the columns except this aggregated function. Okay, clear? Yes. This is group by. This is group by, and so now, so in order to add I need to take only the clerk departments. Sorry, clerk as a job. So where should I use a where clause? Tell me, guys. Where should I use a where clause? So correct, before group by. Correct. Enter where job equal to job equal to hmm, job equal to what? Clerk. C, sorry, CLERK. Correct? Clerk. Execute. See, you'll see only the clerk. So if I use this where clause after the group by, it will throw a error. See, okay. Always where clause should be after the from. Okay. See, that's the way I'm explaining this. Okay, first we need to select from where group by having order by. So having clause majorly used for aggregated functions. Sum of sales, sum of, for example, so you cannot use this sum in the where clause. Okay, for the measures. So let's say I'll just explain you 1 second. I will exclude this. Okay, so I'll just select again. I'll write select star from EMP, execute. See, so you can see the salary, right, for each department, yeah, for each department. Yes, so these employee numbers will be unique, and these are the names and the manager. Okay, so yeah, so one more thing. So I need to find out a manager. How do I do that? Managers ka manager. So or else I need to know president without using a job column. So if you see the president manager, sorry, MGR number, right? This is null. So that means what? So he is a what you say, CF or CEO. He is the CEO of that company. So because there is no another manager, right? So there is no another upper role. Uh, correct, above the president. So that's why it is showing null. So in order to show him, so you can use a manager equal to null as a what, manager equal to null. So you can show the name of employee. His name is King, president. Okay, yes, leave that as it is. Yes, I was about to, yeah. So let me remove this job. Okay, yeah. So group by, yes, I will run this. So now, so now the task is, see, So I need to display where my employee salaries are greater than 10,000. Hmm. See, you cannot use some where clause here because if you didn't use the sum of salary, so you will not able to see 10,000, correct? So you'll not able to see the 10,000. So in order to see the 10,000, you need to use the aggregate function called sum and the department number because I need to see only the department number, correct? So department number you can see, and now so there is a condition, right? I need to see only where the salaries is more than 10,000. So the values which you are seeing, right, that is what sum of salary. So sum means what? Aggregator function. You cannot use a where clause where clause using aggregated functions. So that's the reason I will use having sum of the sum of salary is greater than 10,000. See, greater than 10,000 execute. Clear? Okay, so I will use a where clause. See, you guys should know this. Okay, where clause. I will execute only this. Oh, sorry. See, an aggregate may not appear in the where clause unless it is subquery. Clear? I hope all the functions we were using right here it is clear, and yeah, because if you practice this no proper way, I mean proper order, so then only you can able to execute all the queries. Okay, so in the queries, right, there are a different type of queries. So whatever we you have written, right, so these are a normal queries within a one table. Okay, there are a few more queries, sub queries, ಆಮೇಲೆ inner queries, sub queries, inner query, inner query, sub query both are same only. Correlated queries, so there are only two different types queries. Queries means this query, and the subquery means there will be a inner query where we need to use as a inner query. Okay, subqueries and inner query, sorry, confused between, don't confuse between subquery and inner query, both are same. Okay, and correlated queries, what is correlated query? There will be two different queries, we need to interlink between those two queries, that is correlated query. Okay, only there are two types, subquery and correlated query. Okay, so I will explain you in the next class, so what is query and subquery. And so now, so we you guys created these tables right in the system. Now we'll see how to connect these to Power BI. Okay, so this is the main task because our aim is to what, to learn Power BI first, then SQL. So whatever I'm teaching you guys just because of what, interview. Okay, just because of interviews, and we'll cover all the major concept in SQL. Okay, now let me open the Power BI. So meanwhile, Bharat, you also open the Power BI, and all of you guys please open the Power BI. Okay, I will just tell you how to connect the SQL server to the Power BI, because in the project, right? So anyway, I will tell you to create a few tables in the database. Okay, you guys need to create tables in the database. Those tables should be connected to Power BI. Okay, yes. Open it. Okay, blank report. Just use the blank report, then get data, more. Yes. Which database you are using? SQL Server database, correct? Just click on this, connect. Yes. Server name. What is the server name? Come to this SQL Server, double connect. Okay. This is your server name. Okay. Copy this. Come to the Power BI. Paste it here. See, paste it. Click on OK. Hmm? So now you guys see the table database name. Correct. SQL Server database. And I use the name from server name. You can know, you guys know, right? What is the server name? So this is the server name. Yes. Copy this and you can share. You can share your screen, Bharat, if you want. Ah, it's loading. Yes. Paste. Paste it. Right click. Correct. Connect. No, just click on connect. Copy this name. Hmm, paste it here. Okay. Yes. Hmm. Just click on connect. Okay. See, SQL1. Okay, expand it. See, you will see all the tables. Whatever you created in the database, you will see all the tables here. Okay. Yes, select employee table. Just select only one employee table. Yes. So if you want to load it, you can load directly in the Power BI, or else if you want to transform or if you want to do any modification, right, you can use it. Just click on the transform data. Hmm. See, so you can see all the data now, right? So first I will tell you where we can write a SQL query in a Power BI. Correct. So can you see source in the applied steps? Source in the right corner. Source. No, no. Right corner. Applied steps. There are steps, right? Navigation. Source. Below. Come below. Click on the source. Double click. Can you expand these advanced options? Below here next to the database you can see the advanced options, right? Expand it. Yes, you can see the SQL statement, correct? So go back to that SQL, I mean the database. So you have written some small query, right? Copy this, select star from EMP, cancel this. Copy this, come to the Power BI, paste it here, or else do one thing. So anyway both will be same, right? So instead of star you can use a e name, just one small name. E name. Nah, close, I mean okay, just click on okay. Database, yeah, you need to provide a database name. Database name is what? SQL1, right? Yes, type it SQL1. So whenever you have written the query, right? So you need to pass the database name. So it will not, it should not, it need to identify the table, right? From which database. So yeah, so now you can see, right? It is showing only e name. This is how we need to write a SQL queries in Power BI. First, we need to write a queries in the database. Then you need to copy that query and come to the Power BI, paste it here. Okay. So because in the all the scenarios, right, in all the project, you will not be able to create a tables in Power BI. Sorry, in SQL DB. Okay, just for a study purpose only, we have created those EMP table and all. But if you compare this table, you cannot able to create tables in database. They will not allow us as a Power BI developer. Okay, this is clear, right, guys? So, do we have any doubts? Okay. So, Vivek, Guru, okay, done. So, I hope this is clear. Yes. So, guys, today, right, I will share you a small Excel, okay, for all of you guys. So, you need to dump that Excel in the SQL server. Okay, that is the project. Okay, that is small project. I will share you in that group. You need to dump means what? Import the Excel file into SQL server. Go to the SQL server. Yeah, so can you see any export import option here? That right click on SQL. I mean SQL one. Can you see any import export? No, there should be there. It has to be there. Create or else you yes, there should be. Yes, you can see, right, import and export. By using this, I will share you one small Excel file in that group. You need to import all the data, I mean that Excel file into the database. So just because in the live projects, right, so usually we use Excel file as a data source. You yeah, once you get Excel file, you need to dump all the files into the DB. Okay, so yeah, so I will share you in that group. You